What are you thinking? We're giving you the triple O sauce recipe? Is that what you really think? You know what? An institution at 85 years. So you know what? We thought, why not hang out with our good friend Chuck Currie? What are we making after the break, Chuck?
This is a White Spot Santa Fe chicken burrito.
And so what do you got in there? Some
chicken, some peppers, some onions, lots of different spices.
Fantastic. We're going to show you how to make this great breakfast item coming up next on BT. Stay with us. Listen, I'll work on that, but tell you what, how special do I feel? Look at that. They even gave me my own Chef White.
That's pretty big.
Nice souvenir.
It's pretty big. And you know what else is big? 85 years White Spot's been around. And the first cookbook, by the way, Chuck, congratulations. You're celebrating 10 years.
10 years, not 85. Thank you.
Listen, you all look good no matter what the age. All right, so we're making a Santa Fe burrito, which is, by the way, one of the recipes in the cookbook, because you're teaching people that they can actually cook like White Spot.
We've got some things that are very, very easy for beginning chefs and some things that are a little more complicated if you know a bit about cooking.
Wonderful.
This one's in the middle.
So what are you going to be putting in there next? We already know you've got your chicken, your peppers, and your onion.
So we throw in the tomatoes, because you don't want to get them all too wet. You know, we just want to get some acidity in there with the tomatoes. The chicken, peppers, and all the spices are cooked. Now, there's a bunch of spices in here, cumin and oregano and cayenne and pepper and salt and different kinds of chili peppers. And you can make up a mix out of those spices in the book and have a wonderful spice mix used for any kind of Mexican cooking.
And you're putting in cheddar now. I would have thought you'd put it in after the eggs.
It's going to hold everything together. Pretty much everything goes in at once. The tomatoes, the eggs.
Now, what I love about
this comes together very quickly.
It does, and what I just want to talk a little bit about the cookbook too, because in going through it, not only is it a cookbook that again is very, very user-friendly, but it's almost a bit of a memoir. There are so many memories and stories that people have shared.
It takes us through 8.5 decades of cooking and people. It's fantastic. Of course, Nat's in there from the very beginning. All sorts of our older employees who are still with us. Some of them work 40, 50 years with White Spot.
And here we go.
There we go. That's ready.
And we're pretty much ready to plate
now,
here.
I just warmed up the tortilla in a frying pan because there's an oven handy, but you can do it in your oven. That's the way we do it in the book.
Wonderful. I'll let you plate that, Chuck.
Now let's see if this recipe worked out.
For more details.
I wrote all these recipes in 9 days.
For more details, of course, on the cookbook, you can go to their website. By the way, Jody and Rhea is available at all the White Spots, 1928. And, of course, that's very timely for the date. And a portion of the proceeds, of course, will go to Variety, the children's charity. And there it is, our Santa Fe breakfast burrito, looking absolutely lovely. And you know, guys, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to get to that triple O sauce recipe. You know,
it's coming, right?
It's right, yeah, sure.
We've been discussing this.
That's okay.
It's okay because the alternative is.
Yeah, Don, just have just let Chuck know if he wants to send some triple O burgers our way. We're okay with that too.
And this is an easy answer to that question. The sexiest man alive, the guy that can make the triple O sauce. Hey, coming up next.
You only love me for my sauce.
Listen, I love you for lots of reasons, including if you are a nervous cook, a great recipe that will impress even the toughest critics. Stay with us. You're watching BT Live with Chuck Currie from White Spot. So Chuck Currie, you're going to help everybody out there cook. People can cook like White Spot, and we're making a super easy recipe that actually this is probably the most difficult part, right?
Just warming up the Cambozola cheese.
Excellent.
If you can operate a 10-second button on a microwave, you can do this recipe.
Love it, but you've done it on a stove here.
Well, we don't have a microwave handy.
Yeah, so people
I don't have one at home. I've got a toaster oven that I do it in that. Actually, the Pilot Light did this. It just warms it up, gets it half softened.
Perfect.
A Cambozola cheese is this wonderful combination of Camembert and Gorgonzola. So even people who don't like blue cheese love it, right? It's just faint, faint, faint blue flavor.
And this is a great recipe that's, by the way, in the White Spot cookbook. 85 years old White Spot is, and the first cookbook, and we are now making a salad that I'm going to help with. So what's special about this lettuce here?
Butter lettuce. First of all, this is living lettuce from Delta. We take the big leaves and put them around the outside edge. You're making a beautiful flower in your bowl.
Because presentation is
important. And then take
the
inside leaves.
Okay.
You can put a few more big ones, and then these little tiny inner guys, they'll go in the center when you're ready.
All right, I'll go do that. Perfect. So this, again, is just one of the many recipes that people can find in the book, and, of course, we're going to be giving one away as well today. Here we go. How's that looking there, Chuck?
Great. Now, this is only about 3 ounces of lettuce.
Okay.
It's so light and fluffy. Then we take this wonderful dressing. You can buy a nice vinaigrette, or you can make a simple vinaigrette just with grainy mustard, honey, oil. Now this is my vinegar from home, chive blossom vinegar. I take chive blossoms and soak them in white wine vinegar for a month on a windowsill.
Beautiful.
A little bit of red onion, some pepper and salt. Or you can buy a vinaigrette. and you just drizzle it over the leaves.
But these recipes are so simple for anyone to use. The whole point is again, they get to cook a little bit like White Spot as well, and if they want
that vinaigrette recipe, all you do is change vinegars. We recommend champagne vinegar or sherry vinegar or shallot vinegar.
So let's finish plating this here. We'll get the Cambozola on there right now. For more details, again, on the White Spot cookbook, you can, of course, check them out right at the White Spot, 1928. It's available now, and partial proceeds donated to Variety, the children's charity. And there it is. We're just finishing it up there. Michelle, how good is this looking? And can I get those little, these here? Look at there. Impressing even the most tough critic. And throw a little chicken on there. You'd be all gold, too, if you want to shake it up that way there, Michelle.
All right, let's see.
We got a giveaway. By the way, $50 gift certificate and the cookbook. Drop us an email. Subject line, White Spot.